Time is like a river with a waterfall on which you move by rowing boat. If you can't control the rowing boat by rowing, you may fall from the waterfall. What's time management? Time management is a process that determines how much time you should spend on your tasks to best achieve your goals. Time management helps to reduce workload, plan efficiently, work with focus, and maximize results by minimizing input. It's necessary to determine effective strategies to increase productivity. Time management is about organizing your time and focusing on your tasks. Working to make good use of your time may seem like a waste of time to you. Using your time well is quite important for productivity. If you do time management work to use your time well, you will get a positive return. In order to understand time management correctly, let's explain what time management is not and the right choices. The misunderstanding of time management is caused by poor practices and opinions hoping that everything can go well by easily applying time management tips. However, the right system should be preferred first. If you try to do more with excessive workload, this will be a wrong choice. There are many people who think that it's better to work with excessive workload, but it should be known that sometimes it's much better to work less. That's why you shouldn't waste time on unnecessary tasks. Focus on your important tasks. Also delegate some work to other people. If you suspect that some practice will be a bad choice, you should not stick to it. Which method might be good for whom varies. These variables are many factors such as working style, job type. Let's see what advantages time management offers you. Number 1. Your self-discipline improves. If your self-discipline improves, many things improve in your career and life. If you are successful in time management, your self-discipline will improve. In this way, you can be more successful in reaching your goals. Number 2. You do quality work. To produce quality work, you must get a good night's sleep. Good time management will do what is necessary for your rest. Number 3. Your stress is reduced. Stress reduction is one of the most important contributions of time management. You may feel pressure at your job. This may seem like a motivator for you. However, as the pressure continues, your stress increases and your health is negatively affected. When you experience stress, you feel it as pain in your body and mind. Stress prevents you from completing your tasks on time. If you want to be successful in time management, you must integrate stress management into your life. If you think that you are always busy and doing little work, you are probably stressed. If you feel you can't control your time and often work hard to get things done by deadlines, your health is negatively impacted. If you manage your time well, your stress can be reduced and maybe even eliminated. Managing your time well will make you more productive, so you can finish your work on time. Number 4. It contributes to the strengthening of your personal relationships. If you have good time management skills, you can have healthy relationships, so you can spend more free time with your friends and family. Strong personal relationships will make a positive contribution to you in all aspects of your life. Number 5. It affects your career positively and it positively affects your evaluation of opportunities. Having good time management skills is instrumental in controlling your life and leading at work. Adequate quality sleep will enable you to make the right decision, and this will increase your promotion opportunities by positively affecting your business. Number 6. It helps you do more work. If you keep your time under control, you will see your productivity increase. When you work without haste, you can do much more in less time. This will increase your focus and efficiency. Let's look at what you should do to manage your time well step by step. Number 1. Goal setting. To manage your time well, you must first set your goals so that your time will serve your purposes. Number 2. Prioritization. You should not focus on doing more work during the prioritization phase. At this stage, you should avoid tasks you shouldn't do and focus on completing the most important tasks you can do with the time and resources you have. If you prioritize correctly, your time management will improve rapidly. You should transfer your work that cannot be completed on time to other people. Number 3. Self-awareness and self-motivation. You have to set your preference for how you like to work, such as morning or late, what you like, and your needs. On days when you lack motivation, you need to motivate yourself. For this, you need to develop your self-awareness, so you will know what motivates you. Number 4. Focus phase. Although it can be difficult to put everything aside and focus on the task at hand, it's a stage that you must achieve. You should know that even if you have many tasks, you can only work on one task at a time. Multitasking is nothing short of a myth. Number 5. Decision-making phase. There are some questions you need to answer at this stage. For example, what task will be done? Which tasks are difficult to complete? Will a meeting be held when a task is completed? You should not forget that the decisions you make will affect not only you but also others. In this respect, the decision-making phase is an important step. Number 6. Planning. Missing the deadline, missed tasks, and details about the decision phase are the factors that need attention at this stage. At this stage, you should be able to anticipate all the tasks required to complete a project and how you will coordinate them. A well-crafted plan saves time. Now, let's look at planning techniques. ABCD analysis. This analysis is a method that takes place in the form of dividing big data into groups. These groups are usually marked as A, B, C, and D in order of activities. Let's take a look at these activities in turn. A. Urgent and important tasks. B. Important but not urgent tasks. C. Unimportant but urgent tasks. D. Unimportant and not urgent tasks. After grouping, each group is sorted by priority. Pareto analysis. The Pareto principle states that 80% of the results are due to 20% of the causes. When applied to efficiency, it means that 80% of results can be achieved by performing 20% of the tasks. These tasks need to be given higher priority when efficiency is the goal of time management. Eisenhower method. In this method, importance and urgency principles are used to organize priorities and workload. In the Eisenhower decision principle, tasks are evaluated by criteria of important or unimportant and urgent or not urgent, and then placed in quadrants in an Eisenhower box. Let's look at the priority of tasks. Important and urgent quadrant tasks are done instantly and personally. For example, crisis deadlines. Important and not urgent quadrant tasks are done personally with a due date. For example, relationships, planning. Junk and urgent quadrant tasks are delegated. For example, interruptions, meetings. Trivial and not emergency dial tasks are not done. For example, waste of time, trivial things. POSIX method. This method means prioritize by organizing, streamlining, economizing, and contributing. The method establishes a template that describes the individual's immediate emotional and monetary sense of security. The individual must first assume personal responsibilities. Let's see what the step-by-step method says. You should prioritize your time and define your life with goals. Organize things like family and finances that you need to do regularly to be successful. Organize what you have to do, even if you don't like doing it. Save money on things you might enjoy doing. Contribute to a few things like social obligations that make a difference. I hope there was enough information about time management. See you again in another video. Bye bye.